Hi. Hi. Love to understand the history of your company and would love to understand what exactly you offer, because we've seen you at Italy in Beverly Hills, and you're in some health food stores and some Italian markets. So yeah, please tell us about the Balsamico.
More about Giusti. Well, we are the oldest producers of balsamic vinegar of Modena. We started back in 1605, and from that moment on, this family has never stopped. So it's still a family-run business, established in Modena once again, and we do make both PGI and PDO balsamic.
So you are the oldest, right?
We are the oldest. There's two different classifications, as I was telling you before, about the products. As for our PGI collection, there's two ingredients only. Cooked grapes must. When I talk about must, I refer to the juice of grapes.
So it's the cooked grape must. I'm just speaking a little loud. So it's the must of grapes. And how do you get the must?
You get the must by pressing grapes, and from the juice that you obtain, you start cooking it from a minimum of 12 up to 24 hours at 85, 90 degrees Celsius. This reduces the product a lot, and it gets to a very thick and sweet texture. And that's something that we're gonna fill the casks with, and we're gonna start let the product age, so it becomes oxidated and it turns into acetic acid. We have 5 different products from our collection. The youngest is what we call 1 silver medal, and then we get to 5 gold medal as the oldest. I'm talking about medals, which are real awards won by the family by the end of the 19th century. As you can see, if you come closer, you'll see the label is pretty Liberty style. It's very detailed, full of, as you can see.
Right. When you say the youngest, so I know you say you can't exactly measure it in years, but what is the?
We always start with minimum of 6 years.
6 years, okay.
But it's a minimum, and it's something that it's when we talk about balsamic, it's always a blend.
Yes.
So what we want to do is to express the difference in intensity, in complexity,
right.
By using a metal code.
Right. So that's 6. This would be what?
It just grows.
Oh, it just grows.
That we cannot.
But it goes to 20?
It goes up to 20. For this one, we can say that it's a minimum of 20 years. This one is the only product that undergoes the same process as this one, which is our PDO balsamic. PDO balsamic is just made with cooked grapes must. It's something that goes in 5 different casks, each one made of different kinds of wood. We use oak, juniper, chestnut, cherry, and mulberry.
So this one, can you hold it? So this one is 5 different barrels.
5 different barrels, each one made of different kinds of wood, and it's always.
Can you repeat the 5 barrels?
Oak, juniper, chestnut, cherry, and mulberry.
What color mulberry? Is it like purple or white? We're from America, we don't know.
They're always dark colored.
Dark color mulberries, okay.
Yes. And as I was telling you before, these products, they are just bottled in this iconic little shape similar to a conical flask. We received this certification from the Consortium, which is a group of experts of judges, we can say, who analyze the product by testing all the organoleptic characteristics and then give the quality mark. So this is it. This is the symbol you must look for when you want to buy a real PDO balsamic, and of course, in this case, this one has the customized label. It's Giusti, and this is the extra vecchio. We also have.
And that one is aged 25 years?
25 years minimum again.
Okay.
And then we have our Riserva 100, which is a very special reserve obtained in limited quantities from Clary Centenary casks from our family too.
Okay. That one also has the vinegar from five barrels?
It does, age in different kinds of barrels, but it does not have the certification from the consortium. It's something different.
Oh, I see. Okay, now can you explain that this...
This is a beautiful gift set that was created in occasion of a charity fund. We displayed the entire PGI collection, plus these extractions here, which are very special too because it's something that you cannot buy regularly. It's extracted from the 5 different casks I was telling you about before. And
So this only comes from, like each one only comes from a particular,
just from oak, just from chestnut, just from cherry, just from mulberry, and just from juniper.
Okay, and can you explain for anyone who hasn't tried them, is it a taste difference? Is it a quality difference? How would you describe?
Of course, each kind of wood gives different flavors, different notes. When you combine them all, you obtain this incredible bouquet of aroma. But talking about oak, for example, it gives a very strong and definite taste. Chestnut has sort of oaky aftertaste. Of course, they all have oaky aftertaste, but chestnut, more specifically, has more of a smoky aftertaste. Then cherry is pretty sweet, and mulberry is the sweetest. And it also gives some pretty brownish color to the product. And then we have juniper, which is very fruity.
And so, these are 12-year aged.
Around 2 years.
But
we never.
Is that ever available to the public, or is this just a gift set?
Just as a gift set.
So you don't offer these in particular barrels, okay? And so, which was the one that used to be offered as like a probiotic in like
the
a health?
past, it was a tradition to use balsamico when
It was this one. It was
the highest quality one, which was usually produced at home.
So this was the one that they offered in like the drugstore in Italy as a probiotic.
It was very common to use balsamico to help sore throat, headache, stomach aches, to help digestion too.
And what was the dosage of that?
Just a couple of drops.
Couple of drops.
Yes.
And that would be before a meal, after a meal?
After a meal, usually.
And how would it be, like if you were to use it for digestion, when would you use it? Before or after a meal?
After a meal.
After a meal.
Yeah.
And would it be, because there's fat, there's carbs, there's protein, which is the best to use it for as a digestive? Like if you're...
All of them.
All of them?
There's no precise one, yeah.
Okay.
No precise one, all of them.
Okay, and is there anything else that you would like to say?
Well, we have a beautiful museum, which is Giusti in Modena. You can come and visit us in there.
Oh, a museum.
Yes, we have a museum. We have stores all around Italy too. We have our main one in Modena, of course, but then also Bologna and Milan. We're about to open very special new ones, and we are, very present also in the US. So.
Okay. Are you part of the family or?
No, I feel like I am, but I'm not.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing.